Alright guys, you guys know it's me, Station right here guys, and today we're doing what if Naruto had Rengoku's flame breathing. That's right guys. And it's gonna be part 2, so you guys better, get into it. By the way guys, sorry if I sound a little dead, it's pretty late. And I had nothing better to do, so I decided to, film this what if. After that, do some work and go to bed. But after I'm done with this, I really hope you guys do subscribe to the channel because it will mean a lot to me. But either way, enough with me talking because we're not here for that. We're here for the what if. So either way, let's get started. Alright guys, let's start off this what if. As we started this what if Naruto was just gotten up in the morning as he puts on, how Rengoku looks like in the photo right now, as Naruto put on his new clothes. As Naruto would then put the sword on him, as he smiles, he's like, today's gonna be a good day. As Naruto would have gotten up way earlier than everyone else. As Naruto will be, in the training fields, as he'll be training his butt off, as he'll be trying to learn the techniques that his father gave him, and also some techniques that he got from the Scroll of Sealing. As Naruto had made a lot of progress, as he was able to learn the first form, the second form, and the third form. As he was also able to learn one step the Flying Raijin and some other powerful jutsus. As Naruto, he smiles as he's like, yeah, this is definitely gonna work. As Naruto decides to take a little bit of a nap, as we then see Sasuke and Sakura then arrive, as they see Naruto there, as Sakura has a smile on her face, as she's like, I'm gonna show that little brat about yesterday. As she walks up to Naruto, as she tries to deliver a punch, but Naruto just dodges her with ease. As he's like, what did I tell you, Sakura? I said I was never gonna put up with your shit again. As Naruto ends up kicking Sakura away, as Sakura falls on her butt, she's like, Sasuke. But Sasuke, ignored her. As Sakura would just be upset. As Naruto, he would just sit down as he waits for Kakashi. As it would take a couple of hours, but Kakashi would then arrive. As while waiting, Naruto, during the time Naruto was waiting, he was learning jutsus, as Sakura and Sasuke was just there watching him. As Sasuke was he sees how hard Naruto was training, as he would actually join in, but he wouldn't learn any jutsus or anything. He would just train his body and everything. As Naruto, that's what he was doing. He didn't learn any jutsus or anything. He was just training his body. As Naruto, he'll be like, good morning, sensei. As Kakashi is like, good morning to you, Naruto. As, Sakura would then say, you're late. As, Kakashi would chuckle. As he would then explain, the rules of the bell test and everything. As he would then say, go. As all of them would go into the forest, except for Naruto, who stays behind as he, smiles. As Naruto would then say, since I'm excited to see if I can match up against you now. As Kakashi's like, I see we got a cocky one over here. As Naruto just chuckles, as he's like, nah, I wouldn't say I'm cocky. I'm just saying I know what I'm saying, alright? As Naruto ends up pulling out the sword, as Kakashi instantly sees that sword. And he's like, wait, that sword, it's Sensei's. As Kakashi looks at Naruto, he's like, could he know about, no way. Could he learn about Sensei's powerful techniques? As Kakashi instantly pulls out the Sharingan, as he's already on guard, because he knows that blade. All the nations know that blade, as that blade was the blade of Minato Namikaze, the most feared shinobi during the time period. As everyone remembered that famous sword. However, during the Nine Tails attack, that sword was gone. As Naruto just chuckles and he's like, what? As Kakashi's like, he's like, where did you get that sword? As Naruto's like, it's my father's. Why wouldn't I have it? Kakashi's eye would widen even further, as it almost feel like it's gonna pop out, as Kakashi's like, he knows his father. That mean he knows his techniques? As he gets even more on guard, as Naruto chuckles, he's like, alright, here I go. Flame breathing, first form, unknowing flame, as Naruto would then disappear. As Kakashi would look around and he's like, where did he go? As then Kakashi would then be slammed with a burst of flame. Like literally Kakashi would be hit with flames as his body would then be burning. As Naruto chuckles. I guess that was easy. As then Naruto would turn around as he would then see a poof happen right in front of him as he's like, wait, what? As Kakashi would have actually, he would have, substituted. As Sasuke and Sakura would be shocked as they just saw Naruto move at incredible speeds. As Naruto, he ends up looking around as he's like, this is gonna be a lot more difficult than I want it to be. Oh well, I guess there's nothing I can do about it. As he ends up smiling, as he ends up going around looking for Kakashi, he's like, Kakashi, where are you? As we cut back to Kakashi, he's like, he knows Sensei's technique. As Kakashi, he's surprised, like Naruto knows it. As Naruto, he can end up hearing Kakashi's breathing. He's like, I got you. As Naruto ends up throwing the sword, as Kakashi ends up dodging it with ease, as he's like, not this time. As Naruto chuckles, he's like, bastard. As Naruto ends up literally using the flying Raijin, as Kakashi's eyes will even widen even further. And she's like, he knows the flying Raijin. As Naruto appears, he's like, you shouldn't underestimate your sensei's son. As Kakashi would turn around, as he will see Naruto then deliver a punch right into Kakashi's face, as Kakashi would be sent flying. As Kakashi would then hit the ground, as he's like, dang it, I let my guard down. As Naruto chuckles, he's like, man, are you sure you're my sensei's student? Because, to be honest, you're pretty weak. As Kakashi is like, I better take him more serious. As Naruto ends up, he ends up like laughing, as he ends up, jumping up in the air, as he says, flame breathing, second form, rising scorching sun, as he will slam it against Kakashi, as Kakashi would burn, as he will scream in agony, as he will be sent flying. As Kakashi, he will then get up instantly. However, he has a lot of burn marks. As that technique was not perfectly perfected, but Naruto is able to use it at least. As Naruto begins to breathe heavily, he's like, oh god, I'm getting to lose energy again. These techniques really bring it out of someone. As Naruto literally rushes at Kakashi again at full speed, as Kakashi is like, yeah, he's definitely knows Sensei's technique. As he ends up doing one of his own, as he then says, lightning blade. As then a ball of lightning would then appear on Kakashi's hand. As Naruto's like, cool, then I'll hit you with my current strongest technique. As Naruto would then say, flame breathing, third form, blazing universe. As Kakashi would then say, take this, lightning blade. As both of their attacks would collide, as a big boom would happen in the forest, as most of the trees were burned off, as Kakashi's lightning would also scorch them, as a lot of stuff would happen, as the bush where Sakura and Sasuke were hiding would be burned as well, as they would instantly reveal their location as they scream in pain. Well, not in pain, but they would scream in shock. As Naruto would be sent flying, as so will Kakashi. As Naruto, he would still be conscious until he hits a tree with the back of his head, as Naruto would then fall unconscious. As for Kakashi, his arms would be burnt. His arm would be burnt to a crisp, as he ends up feeling pain. He's like, he knows about his father. He knows about his techniques. I better tell Lord Hokage about this. As Sasuke will look around as he sees all the damage that Naruto caused with Kakashi, as he's like, how did a dope do that? He was dead last in the class. As Kakashi, he can't even move his arm it still hurts a lot. As Kakashi will get up, as he's limping, as he's like, dang, that power. It's almost like when Sensei did it. As Kakashi would then be on his knees, as he begins to groan even more, as Sakura and Sasuke will walk up, as Sakura will be like, Kakashi-sensei, are you okay? As Kakashi would then say, listen, all right, listen, Naruto passed, and he would not say that. Sorry, he would then say, listen, we're gonna redo this another time, but right now I need to heal, as Sakura and Sasuke would then agree, as medical ninja would then come to take Kakashi away, as Naruto, he'll be knocked unconscious, as after a couple seconds later he'll wake up, and he's like, that was a good nap. Oh wait, what happened to Sensei? As Sasuke and Sakura glare at Naruto, as Naruto's like, oh, I guess I defeated him. As Sakura's like, you didn't defeat him, Naruto, Baka, you almost killed him. As Naruto's like, shut up. He's a Jonin. Why don't you shut up and try to make yourself useful? As Sakura ends up, shutting up instantly, as Sasuke, he's beginning to question how strong is Naruto. As this is where I'm going to end the video. I really hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys do, then please remember to like, hit the subscribe button, also turn on notification bells to keep you updated on my daily content. But either way, it says Samurai, and I'm out. Peace.